Welcome back to ReddyControls. You use the move instruction to copy a value, but the result is off. Maybe it's truncating decimals or cutting off a string. Here is the trick most beginners miss. Move doesn't always behave the same way you expect. In this video, you will learn exactly how the move instruction works in Studio 5000, including how it handles the data type conversions, what it doesn't do, and how to avoid common pitfalls. We'll walk through 3 real-world examples, numeric and string values, and finish off with a quick preview of copy instruction, which handles structured data and arrays. The move instruction takes current value from the source tag, copies it into the destination tag. It's not a live link. It doesn't monitor the source. It just takes a snapshot of the value and paste it into the destination every scan. Think the move instruction like a photocopier. The original document or the source tag stays the same, and the destination gets a fresh copy every cycle. Let's look at the example one. To illustrate that, I have created two tags. One is a flow rate real, which is of a real data type, and one is a flow rate DINT of a DINT data type. Now let's move, insert. In version 36, I'm using version 36, the mnemonic change to complete word MOVE. In version 36 and before, like version 35, it is just MOV. Just the mnemonic change, the behavior is the same. So we just take flow rate. So if we take flow rate real and we try to move it into a flow rate integer, let's assemble this rung and go to watch them. You could view watch window. That will open up the watch window so we can see the values. Say if my flow rate real is 6.5, what do you think the float rate dint would be? Would it be 6, or would it be 6.5, or would it be 7? The answer is 6. This round up and round down depends on what kind of PLC you are using. Micro 850 or 800 behaves differently versus Studio 5000, CompactLogix, right? So say if this value is 6.3, the dint is still at 6, but if it's 6.6, it will round it up. The move will rounded the destination dint to 7 the moment it's greater than 6.5. So this is how, when you move from real to dint, some things to watch out for. Now if we try to do the opposite of this one, where we take a integer and move it into real, we get this 7.0. This kind of move is important if you want to display something on the HMI. Say if you want to display a integer temperature value as a decimal on the HMI, you could just use this logic where you move a integer into real to get the decimal point of 7.0, right? And next, what we're going to do is illustrate how the string works. So for which I already created two strings. We'll just call I think string A and string B, and we'll go ahead and open up the watch window, view, watch, hit this button to clear all the tags, and add add a string A, enter, and add string B, enter. Say if string A, we just type ReddyControls, and we try to execute this. It's saying invalid data type. Each data type parameter should match. Argument must match parameter type. So the move instruction for string does not work on the L70 processor. My processor is a CompactLogix L70 processor. L70, that's why the move instruction for strings doesn't work. It works for L80 processors and above. So you could see string is compatible only for 5380. For 5370, the move instruction does not take strings as a source or destination. It's in this processor, but I don't have a 5380 with me, but I hope 5380 will be able to handle string moves. So some common pitfalls to watch for when we are moving. Move copies the value only. It does not change the source. It executes every scan. Even if the value hasn't changed, it keeps executing unless you put a condition. It performs automatic data type conversion. And when converting from real to integer, it will automatically truncate to up or down depending on the processor you are using. Move is a very useful instruction because it handles, overall move is a very useful instruction because it handles data type conversions automatically. Just be aware that depending on the PLC you're using, and it will round off or it will truncate, and the behavior is slightly different. And we already saw the move instruction does not move strings in 7.0 type of processors, but it's supported in L80 processors. So far we have only talked about copying individual values, but what if you need to copy an entire array or a structured UDT? That's where the copy instruction comes in. In the next video, I'll show you how copy instruction works and how it can silently overwrite your memory if you're not careful and don't know how to use it. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Like this video if it helped you to understand how the move works. Drop a comment if you have any surprises using move instructions with reals or strings. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.